Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and this is episode number 34 of our Union campaign on Grand Tactician Civil War. Things are going pretty good for us. We've got a lot of combat. Let's get rid of this so I can actually zoom. Under our belt, we've got some more coming up. McClellan, who I'm focusing on right now, is making a move on Herbert's Corps to get them out of Winchester here. We've got a pretty sizable force down here that's got these rebels kind of cornered here in the Norfolk area. Unfortunately, their readiness is in the toilet, so if they decide to make a counterattack, there isn't really anything we're going to be able to do except probably run away. Automatically run away. We do have a 1st Corps. Oh, that's McClellan, sorry. 5th Corps, that's what I'm looking for. Under George Meade. He is getting ready. I think he's probably pretty close to having all the troops that he's going to get for now. I did take a look at the available recruits, and we've got quite a few, so I may put together another corps for our Western Army. Speaking of the West, we've got 2nd Corps here. I think they just did battle with Bartow won their battle there. 5th Corps is moving down to this area here. 3rd Corps under Sandford is facing off against quite a few Confederate forces. So he does have roughly 30,000 men. 4th Corps is heading down into Alabama. We've got 1st Corps here building a fort, 18 days until that's complete. In terms of our policies, we are a couple days out, I think 8 days out from getting Diplomacy 2. That'll give us better weapons. Just thinking about going either confiscation or the Enrollment Act next. I was actually thinking also maybe time to free the slaves, so we have some time to think about that before we actually get started. So for now, I think what I want to do is 2nd Corps under Sandford. He is facing the most pressing threat. So what I want to do is go through Sandford and see what we can do about upgrading his weapons if they aren't already there, which it kind of looks like they are. So Sandford, at least some of them, is in fairly good shape. We've got Enfields, we got Lorenz, we've got Springfield rifled muskets. So we're going to go through them and get them a little better situated. Where would you be? I lost him. They got reboard muskets. Somehow I lost them. But anyway, we'll just go through and upgrade real quick. I think I'm upgrading the wrong guy. I did. Yep. Let's see, what is the current range here? It's 250 yards, 2.5. That's got a greater range, so we'll go with that. I forgot that it moves it over for you. Very inconveniently moves it over for you. It's a lot of upgrading. here. All right, anyway, I'm going to pause here and do the rest of these brigades, and then hit the play button, and hopefully it's McClellan's turn to show us what he's got. All right, so it looks like Sandford here is going to get the chance to put his new weapons to the test. Mahone's moved in on him. He's got the Missouri State Guard as reserve. They are coming with no time whatsoever. We have 356 men with low morale, 4 brigades. Oh. Well, we are outnumbered by almost 10,000. This may or may not go good, but we're going to do it anyway. Memphis. Battle of Memphis. And we do have to actually move into Memphis and retake that. My plan was to get my other corps down there and deal with these forces, then take Memphis and move south, but they pressed the issue, so we are going to defend our position. Let's see here. We occupy the objective. That's a swamp that they're coming from. They could be coming from there, 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 there. So anywhere over here they could be coming from. Let's zoom in, see what kind of terrain we're going to be fighting on. The objective is in an open field, so my guess is they're either going to be coming, well, they could be coming from anywhere. From down here, from up here. They could even be coming from across here. So I am going to take my army, or my corps. Try that one again. Okay, we're going to set them up right here, like this. Okay, so have you set up just like that. Now, if they come up this road, that's probably not the best place to set them up. Have them set like that. Go to long range on the infantry. Let's get our artillery out into the open. Have them covering over here. Long range on the artillery. Actually don't mind that setup right there. Got some pretty good coverage from our artillery over here. We've got an entire unstable battalion, so we're gonna just automatically give the rally order. I'm gonna give the rally order to you. get our corps set up for long range. I think we've just got this one cavalry division right here. Yep. So we can problem. This is all artillery up here, so if they come at us from up here, we may be kind of screwed. Second division. So we may want to move one of our divisions up. Second division has less. So we'll move you up here. We'll put this, just move him out of the way for now. Put our cavalry right in the middle. Get our artillery positioned. Actually, let's position them right here so they got some pretty good line of fire. Move you up a little bit. Maybe not that much. I think that's right where they were before. Okay. So we are going to end the deployment phase. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, so we have plenty of time to sit around and wait for them to show up. All right, here they come. They're coming down Telegraph Road. First is the 1,300 men of Whiting's Brigade, Cavalry Division. I've got my skirmishers. They are acting as kind of a screen. They sighted them first, so it's going to be skirmishers. I've given orders to my divisions to start moving into position. So Heinzelman. There we go. We are moving into position now. Hopefully these guns can come into action fairly quickly. We're going to have this whole field covered with these guns here. Cavalry's moving down here, and then 2nd Division is moving down here, kind of form a line right over here. I've got a couple of detachments coming out over here to confront the enemy first. Don't really like the way I had them set up. It's not really good cover over this way. But they are in cover, so it doesn't look like they're going to be coming at us just yet. It shouldn't be taking you guys this long to get moving. All right, here comes their first infantry brigade, Donovan, with 1,400 men. Wait and see when they start pressing us. We haven't engaged the enemy yet. I'm not even sure if they've seen us. They stopped, so I'm assuming that they might have seen us. Or they're just waiting for their whole force to get into place. You see the dust cloud of the enemy troops coming. See which direction they pull. Looks like they may be heading over here. Right, these guys are advancing. Speed this up a little bit until they start moving on us. Alright, they are moving on us now. Alright, we've got a detachment from Donovan coming out, so we'll bring our skirmishers out to meet them. I'm going to bring this other group of skirmishers up as well. And we'll have Wilcox come over here. Like this, we are sacrificing the cover that we had, but we can push them back with our skirmishers for now while our brigades get into position. That's fine. Got 1,900 men in our cavalry. I think I already detached him. I did not. So we'll do that now. And then send him up. Okay, first shots have been fired. Send our cavalry up here. Guys are moving awfully slow. Alright, firing is happening, but no one's taking any casualties. Let's move you out like this. It says they're idle, but you can see them fire in here. Once our other two skirmisher detachments get into position here, these guys decided to stop right there. It's not very helpful. Something I have to be mindful of is some of them coming up this way and catching me by surprise. None of our brigades seem to be moving very fast. So far they're keeping back in these woods here. Probably outside of range of our artillery. Alright, let's get these guys moved up into the field. This is obviously where the combat's going to be taking place. Let's get our commander of this brigade up a little bit closer. And then we can start moving these guys up as well. Kind of keep you in a position of reserve back here. Let's move you up a little bit so you can join the fight. Says he's got his own initiative, feud, so these guys once again haven't moved, but they are firing on the detachment, so that's good. So far our troops haven't taken any casualties whatsoever. But we are going to start moving up. Hopefully our brigades actually start moving up. They're very slowly moving into position. Okay, Wood, I want you up here closer with your men. Okay, we're going to bring you down here. Okay, cavalry dismount. Got another detachment coming up. We'll move you up just a touch so you can engage that detachment over there. Either one of these guys are doing what I want them to. Start moving up a little bit. If we can force those detachments back, then when they come at us with their full brigades, we should have everyone in position. Like 5th Division's having a hell of a time getting up into their spots. Alright. These guys should be firing now. They are. Okay, here comes a couple more brigades. Things are about to get spicy. Alright, we're going to have you come up like this. Get your commander up with you. Idle. Alright, looks like one of their skirmisher brigades already all but quits. So we can have you shift your front to face them. Push them back. So far, no one's coming at us from either one of these directions. Let's check our losses here. Strange that we haven't taken any losses yet. Alright, they're bulking up back here. 1,400 men, 1,800, 1,200, 2800 Martin's brigade so far is the biggest threat that we face. Alright, there goes one of their detachments back to their parent brigade. So let's bring our skirmishers up. These two just aren't going to play nice. Okay, looks like these guys are in position, and it looks like they're starting to press us here. Got a detachment that's facing off against our cavalry. Have them wheel to face them. Let's get our artillery up a little closer. Then this division here was still moving into position. Alright, we got a decent little line formed up here. So this division, we're going to have them start forming up over here. This. Put you in reserve. Then have your commander go up there as well. Okay, these guys are moving into position, so you can start moving them up. Then we'll keep you back here in reserve. Get our guns up right here. And our commander right up here. Okay, how we doing here? Looks like our skirmishers are hitting the guns on the Confederate left. Let's move them up a little bit. This detachment's taking a pounding, but they're sticking with it. Now if these guys get into position over here, I can come in like this and hit them over on this flank. Still working our way up. Heinzelman is doing the same. Let's get our army commander moved up a little bit. Pause for a second. I think everyone's got a feud with somebody. May have to do something about that. Okay, what are these guys up to? Firing. They're all firing, so that's a good thing. George W. Morgan is slowly moving into position. We're going to have his guns actually come out and join them. Have these two brigades form up right here. Okay, our brigades over here are moving into position. These guys got to move up a little bit. They're not in range, and our troops are taking a lot of fire. Okay. Firing. Just want to make sure these guys aren't doing anything right now. Move them up a little bit. See what our 0.5 for them. Exactly the same amount of casualties, but they've got a higher troop count. So now my cavalry has a feud. Okay, they're under artillery fire, so that's not a good thing. Oh, we broke that detachment. Make sure they're in long range. Set them to long range. Move them up. Alright, they're firing. I'm gonna have to pause here a second. My little boy is crying. Alright, I'm back. It's amazing what 15-20 minutes in a car seat will do for you. Alright, so these guys are firing. These guys are idle. These guys are all idle. Less than spectacular situation here. They're outflanked. Just push them up just a little bit. Hopefully they start following my orders here. There they go. Let's get you moved up as well. I'm going to try and use these skirmishers to hit the guns. Okay, they're moving into position. So are you. Let's push you up. Ever so slightly. Okay, there's 1,300. Let's get our cavalry moved up as well. Alright, these guys look like they're just about ready to advance. So we can bring them in. Bring you in right here. And you over here. Try and encircle them. Get you up into the open so you can fire. Alright. These guys are still moving into position. Cessnola. Guess these guys don't like their commander here. sure you're on long range. You are. Maybe push this brigade up, or this division of artillery up a little bit. Lost a skirmisher detachment. That's no big deal. Bring you over here. That'll give you a good line of sight on the entire field. Okay, Donovan's brigade's pulling back a little bit. These guys really need to move up. Follow the orders you're given, boys. Okay, Martin's brigade is the biggest one so far, so once these guys get into position over here, which looks like they are, bring them over here. Hit them from this side. Third Brigade. And have you come up right here, so that when these skirmishers start breaking, we don't have a big mess on our hands. Alright, I'm actually going to bring my cavalry down here like this. Then we can bring you up like this. Okay, so far so good. Where are you going? It's not where I told you to go. I want you up here. Alright, looks like all of our guns are firing. These guys are drop some good stuff, and they're at a rave, I guess. Their horses are just kind of having a fit. Alright, our brigades over here are moving into position nicely. Wish there was a way when you did the feud thing, if you looked at that, it told you who exactly they have a feud with. So, alright, looks like one of our detachments just broke. So that opens up a big section of our line. Let's get the Illinois State Militia moved up a little closer to the front. 3rd Brigade's moving up. Okay, set you to long range. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Problems. Davis. We're gonna have to pull some of these guys out. Not exactly a good situation here. So, especially now that I got him into position to attack this group. They're sneaking behind us. Alright, looks like Martin's brigade is moving out. So we'll bring you up to hit Martin. If we have to turn and face the other way to deal with the threat from our rear, that's what we're going to have to do. Actually, cavalry, I'm going to have you mount up and pull back here. Oh shit, they're coming at us pretty hard. $1,600 here, plus an additional division or brigade over here. Yep, we're gonna have to turn these guys around. Davis, I have you come down here. I mean, Gibson's brigade's taken quite a few casualties. It says that they're idle. Have you come over here to fill this gap. Then our cavalry's going to have to come up over here pretty frickin' quick. Leaving him back here just in case I have to switch him over to this side. 1,700. There's another one coming. Walker's brigade, 2,100. So we are going to be pulling you down here. It's unfortunate. 3rd Brigade's going to have to handle itself up here. These guys are still moving in. I have you actually turn to face them. Wadsworth. Actually, they're already in range, so just turn and shoot at them. Cavalry hasn't started moving yet. Alright, so we've, Donovan's seen better days. We've got this one that's broken. Alright, so let's bring them down in. Like this. Where are you going? Alright, make sure you're set on long range. Hit this detachment. Got our cavalry moving in and another brigade to come in. See anything else coming through the woods? Don't see anything. Alright, move up a little bit. Alright, we're doing pretty good down here. Looks like Donovan just broke. Martin's brigade's still a pretty major threat, so unfortunately we're going to have to leave some of our forces up here. Although I could probably pull 3rd Brigade out and wipe these guys out with this, or use this division to take them on. I think that's probably what I'm going to do here. Pull them out, have them set up over here. Give the order to move in on them. Alright, Martin's brigade is still kind of holding firm here. Unit outflanked. It's because he's leaving. Okay, we push the detachment back. Let's charge them with our cavalry. Okay, halt. Come back. Turn around, turn around, turn around before you break. Turn around. Turn around. Run away. Bring you up. Turn the fuck around. Apologies about the language. That's just how I talk. Alright, how we doing over here? Looks like we've got artillery here. He's supposedly moving back. Okay, we're gonna have you press the attack up. Alright, we're going to get you down here, get you ready to pull over to this side of the battlefield. Guns are idle. It's always a good thing. Let's have you come over here. What are these guys doing? They're advancing. Just hit them. Okay, these guys still haven't manage to extract themselves from this situation. Hurry up. Wish you would. Okay, I don't know what our artillery's doing over here. Alright, this detachment finally broke. Move you up. Let's get the commander a little closer. Alright, Martin's brigade is still posing quite a threat over here. Okay. Start bringing these guys out to face this threat over here. They're not doing any good in the rear. Okay, they're firing. They're advancing. It says they're engaged. Let's have them dismount. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I can figure out which one it is here. No, it won't let me do it. Move them up a little bit. Alright, Whiting's brigade, that cavalry there. Alright, we're gonna pull you out. Have you come over here. Now we've got you. You need to get up as well. Our guns, just shoot canister at them, I guess. Seems you're right up there. I wonder what that little envelope means. Anyone know? Anyone want to tell me? Have you come over here? Looks like Martin's about to break. Fourth Brigade is... what the hell? Wish 4th Brigade would do what I told them to. Wilcox detachment. Alright. Well, these guys are done for, so... let's give them the orders to start moving on this side of the battlefield. Okay, they're already moving. They're moving in the wrong direction. Alright. Looks like they're pulling back. Let's advance on them. Let's get our cavalry. What are we looking at? Olmsted's brigade. Seymour's brigade. Guess we could pursue Donovan up here. Wilson's detachment. Let's recall them. 4th Brigade. Pull your skirmishers back. These guys are less than exemplary at following orders. I do want to leave someone up here in case they have the random unit just come down and sit on the objective. But we got an artillery battalion up there, so they would never dare. Okay. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit here. It's our losses, 5.8% to 17.3. All in all, not too bad. Alright, keep pressing them. Chase them off the field. As they run away. Alright, well, let's get you, let's have you hit him. Why not? He's just kind of sitting there. Meanwhile, everyone else is kind of doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, they broke. Enemy is retreating. Very good. Okay. There's that. We took some guns from him, so cool. Have you hit him. And they move pretty fast. These guys are still chasing the this brigade here. Gonna have them just hold. Oh, it looks like they're forming up. Nope, maybe not. They're running away. Alright, so we're gonna hold where we are. Let them finish out their retreat. And this will be a good victory for us. Not anywhere near a major victory, but it's a victory I'll take. Army of Alabama, 5,500 men of 30,000. They lost every single one of their guns. 1,346 casualties for us with 1 gun lost. Did pretty good, I would say. Alright, back on the strategic map, 2nd Corps is doing a damn good job down there. I think that's like the 3rd battle in a row that Sandford's been involved in. But he pushed back this force right here, which I'm glad for. So now we can move into Memphis, take that back. Once 5th Corps gets into position, we can really start pressing down here. I'm going to move right down the state line to Vicksburg. Probably have to deal with, well, we just ignore them, I guess. Our fort is still in the process of being built. Obviously not a lot of time has passed since the beginning of the battle, but I'm thinking our next engagement's going to be up here with McClellan. Hopefully, George, move. Get them out of Winchester once again. And at some point, hopefully, we got to deal with all this mess. Hopefully, hopefully Virginia falls. marching. I don't really remember where I sent them, but they're not doing too good as terms of their condition. There's 60,000 of them, so they're going to be okay handling what the Confederates throw at them. But that's going to be for the next episode. Episode number 34 is in the books. Another victorious battle for our Western Army. They did lose 1 percentage point of national morale, so they're down to 43%. I think it's 25%. The war is over, so we got a ways to go on that. But each objective that we take, let's see, 10 forts, we're not even close. West Virginia, yes. Cut the Confederacy in half is a 5% or a 5-point hit. So that's going to be our next objective for our army in the West once we get everyone assembled, is just to move on all these cities that we have to take to cut the Confederacy in half. Anyway, if you like the episode, hit that like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section below. If you would like to follow along through the rest of the Union campaign, I wouldn't mind having you join us. The more the merrier, they say, so hit the subscribe button. You can come along. After this campaign is up, I'm probably going to be going through the historical battles that the game offers. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that as the Confederacy or the Union yet. Little something different than the campaign, so it should be fun. Might want to subscribe so you can come along with that. Anyway, J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.